Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the 6th episode of Yakusoku no Neverland. So, anyway...
Intrigue galore, man. Double agents, possibly triple agents, a whole lot of speculation.
But yeah,
Crazy.
let's get to it.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. 3,
2,
1.
let's jam. I was just surprised that you hadn't put on your headphones yet.
Yeah, they're a little cumbersome.
Just turn that volume back up.
Turned it down for the live stream.
The music volume on Kingdom Hearts 3 is a little much.
Fair enough, fair enough. Just don't go labeling this as episode 5 when you put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Alright, that's also what happened the last time. Don was an idiot, as he does.
Oh, right, yeah. I was like, wasn't there a cliffhanger? I feel like there's a cliffhanger.
A big cliffhanger.
Yeah. Damn it, Don.
Fucking Dawn.
What are you smiling about, Emma? There's nothing to land on. Who is it? Who catches him in the act? Is it Ray like we predicted?
Nah, it's a kid.
Yeah. You live for now. Round and round we go. Whoa!
I mean, nice skill, but...
And she noticed.
She definitely noticed.
And a sudden chill filled the room. Nice transition. Oh. A map of the compound? Let's go. Nice.
Huh.
That's some World War II spy shit right there. Another one.
What's in the basement?
Dystopian anime like this. You never want to go
Don't go into the basement.
Run. Ooh.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you had to live on the outside.
Or how long those books have been there.
Right. And there's a creepy doll. Of course.
Oh, great.
The personal effects of those have been shipped off.
She keeps souvenirs.
Trophies.
Yeah, that's a lot of creepy little souvenirs.
Another one.
Jesus.
It's like a whole underground mansion. This bitch. This bitch here.
It would be really great if you had this conversation elsewhere.
Yep. Well, do you blame them?
Now you're
to go
fucked.
south. Bum, bum, bum.
Really like that kind of
Yeah.
pan out and, you know.
Like really shaky camera holding. Just.
Well, there were 2 exits to that room, right? That's what they said. There was one through the bathroom and one through the office.
And he's able to ditch it. Nice job, Dawn. Pass it off as if she, as if she just dropped it. Oh.
Also, in the middle of the lunchroom?
So it's an extraordinarily bad place to have this conversation.
True. What if the whole place is bugged? Especially a common room.
Well,
Wait. Tried to trick us and take us out into a world
Damn!
full of enemies. So you'd rather stay and be
One
cattle,
punch!
basically?
2 punch! 3 punch? Damn!
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to go that far. Yeah.
Yeah.
You? Yes.
This is a weird angle.
Yeah, almost like
So it
somebody's
says-
watching them.
Right. Such a tsundere.
Again with that camera angle.
But from a
Yeah.
higher floor. Now around the corner. Spidey senses are tingling.
One week for everything to go downhill.
You know, after the fact. Oh. It's under the floorboards. And why is this heart here? 10 points if you get it.
Investigation.
Whoa. That's some false information.
She is lying to you.
She's, yeah. That's, yeah.
But I still feel like she's lying to him.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, shit! Whew! That never stops being creepy. And also from there to front.
Joined forces.
Well, we knew from the start that Sister Crone wants to take down Mama and become become the boss lady of the house. So
somebody finally overheard a conversation that was held in a very easy to overhear location.
Right.
Been waiting for that.
Yeah, kind of surprised it didn't happen in the first, 2-3 episodes.
No, I shouldn't pay attention to the images in this. I saw an image and I was like, wait, what the hell's that?
Uh-huh. Nice and spoilery. And it scrolls it up nice and slow, too, so you have enough time to really think about it.
Right.
But now I just see Sister Crone's face in my brain when I close my eyes. That's fucking...
That's gonna haunt your dreams for the next week.
There are next 5 days. Because we're late watching this one.
There is no salsa to make those chips palatable. It's just, yeah. Oh, yeah,
now
the owls make sense. They finally make sense. Pardon me. Yeah, when I saw the owls, or at least the first owl, I thought it was like a map or something of the surrounding wall, and the complex was circular. But then they found more and explained it off as Morse code.
Oh my god. So that is literally something that's been bothering me the entire time that we've watched this series, is just how often people have really, really important conversations in the middle of the hallway, right, or in this case in the dining hall, or in a hallway just a few feet away from Mama's bedroom or Sister Crone's bedroom or something like that. They could just be lying in bed and overhear it. It wouldn't even need to be, the place wouldn't need to be bugged or anything. Dawn has been the absolute worst about this. When he had the outburst in the dining hall when he punched Norman and Ray, he's yelling at the top of his lungs about all this important shit, and it's dude, oh my god, shut up. Oh, that.
A lot of the monologue is internal musing in the manga, but that still leaves conversations. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that I see far too often in anime in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of treat it like theater in a way, small, hushed, or internal conversations pretty much being spoken at full volume. But it's implied, I guess, and not really.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that it's almost like the locations that they decide to have these conversations are bugging me more than the actual volume that they're having them at. Because I could see the volume being kind of embellished for dramatic purposes.
Yeah, and again, it's there's the viewer's supposed to infer that it's, it's an aside or an internal conversation or a hushed conversation.
Somebody told you in a comment on your channel, Ryusei, that Don's reaction is normal and you shouldn't be allowed to be frustrated by him. Well, like, I understand that somebody could have that reaction, but he also needs to think about like time and place and what information he's divulging at full volume. I don't give a crap what that person said on your channel. We're allowed to be frustrated by it because that's a frustrating thing that the character is doing.
It's like, okay. If somebody, like, say, I don't know, me and my brother, we're sneaking around the house, and we were deciding to have an argument during said sneaking around the house. And all of a sudden, his voice gets really, really loud, right? The first thing I'm gonna do is tell him to shut up. Keep your voice down. You can be pissed off at me all you freaking want, but keep your goddamn voice down.
Right, before we both get caught.
Right, and especially since they already know that both Mom and Sister Crone are already onto them, and would be keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking stupid. But also, I can understand that what Don does in this episode, as far as his reaction goes, also makes sense because they should have told him.
Well, also the other thing that you really got to keep in mind here, and despite how like smart they are for their age, they're still children.
Yeah, they're still like 11.
You can't expect like, say, the professional competence of like a seasoned spy, when these kids are kind of going around like this.
I'd expect that from Norman and Ray.
Norman and Ray, okay, maybe, but come on, from Don or Gilda or Emma.
But like, even if they didn't tell him right away, once he was like, "Oh no, we should break into her room and try to get word to the outside and see where the other kids are," at that point you should probably be own up to it and be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't tell you the whole truth."
Yeah, I'm with Monkey. Like, I started learning about the consequences of being too loud and not quiet enough sneaking around when I was like 5 or 6.
Actually, the whole pickpocket and then setting up another kid, that was actually pretty smooth.
Actually, think about it that way. It makes it more frustrating because you think that Don would have those kind of street smarts and actually do better. Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, yeah, Ray did call out Norman for not telling Don and Gilda about it. Like, honestly, he just should have fucking told them about it. But there was actually a line by Don in this episode when he was freaking out to them that kind of struck me as a little weird. Because he was saying that, oh, you guys want to lead us out into this world full of enemies without telling... Or well, he basically said, you want to lead us out into this world full of enemies. And I'm like, wait, so you want to stay there and be cattle for the slaughter?
Right?
It's like, I mean, you can't get mad about them wanting to save your life. Or try to save your life. Like, yeah, they might lead you out into a world full of enemies, but it's better than being stuck in a world that you know that you're going to die.
Yeah. And
do damned if you don't. Might as well do something.
On top,
basically what Monkey of Doom said. One guarantees death, one's just possible death.
On top of everything else, right? I know that there is like they're still children and all that, and they don't really think retrospectively all that well. But the things that Don has done kind of shows that he's iffy on being trustworthy with these topics. And I mean, the whole breaking into the secret room just furthers that knowledge, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's at least how I look at it. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I mean, Don is one of the older ones. He should have pretty high scores, but I don't know.
Oh, also, there was another one thing that bugged me in this episode, which bugs me about a lot of anime a lot of the time, is when, actually not even a lot of anime, a lot of fiction in general, is when Don and Gilda are still in the like lowest part of the secret room, and they're having like a conversation, and I'm like, you know what would be really great if you got out of there while you still could, and then had the conversation, because nothing is going to change if you wait 5 minutes to have that conversation.
Actually, that escape from that room brings up another thing that kind of bugs me that you see a lot in fiction, sort of ninja exploits off screen. Because you think, oh, they're cornered, Mama's going to come in and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden, key was picked up by another little kid coming in through that other door. They escaped off screen, and everyone's
I talked about it in the episode, but if you were paying attention earlier, then you know that it wasn't really a ninja exploit. It was the fact that there's two entrances to that room. And what they did was they locked the door that was on the other side of the bookcase, and then unlocked the other door, locked it back, and then went around and basically dropped that key for that other kid to pick up.
But again, like all that happening off screen just as, oh, this totally happened. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's not plausible. It's obviously possible given the layout of it all that Evan explains previously, but yeah. It's just kind of lazy, I think, that they just do it off screen as a quick, easy way to build suspense. And like I said, it happens a lot.
Also, I don't like. Oh, Fanta says. I don't like how when they accidentally made a noise and my mom noticed, but Gil and Don just stood there by the door with their hand on it, like, fucking leave before you get caught.
Well, again, building suspense.
Yeah. That was probably more of a building suspense thing.
Yeah, it's like
that really does bother me in fiction too, when it like shows the character just standing there when they should be moving.
Yeah. Or even like say Mom was just like, whoa, what's that? And then slowly going over.
Yeah.
Person will be like, who's there?
Yeah, when normally a character would be like, hey, what the, That kind of bothers me, but yeah.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be much of a story if they got caught at that stage. So, whatever.
Maybe. I don't know.
Also, there's the part at the end with Ray talking to Mom, and
call it stealth armor, Ryu.
She tells him that there's not going to be another shipment until next month, which is going to be his shipment.
Yeah, but let me guess, something.
I think she's lying to him.
I think he's going to be the next shipment
to try to get him to postpone their breaking out attempt.
Yeah. I think he's going to be the next shipment, but she's going to move the timetable up a month or something for some reason.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, wait, they did say, going back a couple episodes, that this big time like feast for the demons is happening, and they want some high quality brain. So she's going to plan on shipping out one of the main three, at least.
Yeah, probably.
One or more.
Or all three of them at this point. So.
Oh, let's hear Ryusu's crazy theory.
While Ryu is writing his book.
Oh.
Phil is a counter agent. Ooh.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised because he's repeatedly in locations that, like, he repeatedly comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Very timely, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Also, Phil's the one that noticed the Morse code.
Yeah, Phil's the one who noticed the Morse code in the books. And he comes up repeatedly with expert timing. So I would not be surprised if Phil is a counter agent. Like maybe put in there to assist the children in breaking out.
By whom, though?
By probably either William Minerva or a group that maybe that guy works for.
That human society on the outside, as Emmis or Norman theorizes there maybe.
And then there's the very last cliffhanger about Sister Crone saying we should work together.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, she has a pretty solid, I guess, or pretty reasonable motivation.
Oh, Jesus.
To help orchestrate the escape.
God damn it.
That is gonna haunt my nightmares.
You suffer with me. But, what if there's something beneath the surface? What if she has another reason? I mean, yeah, internal, you know.
What if she is Minerva?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Does she look like she's in her 30s, 40s? Maybe. Because that stamp, she said, we established the stamps could not have been put on the books before 2015.
Yeah. So
that'd be about, what, 30 years ago?
I thought it was in the 2040s, right?
Yeah, it's 2045, I think. So yeah, 30 years. So she would have been pretty young. Interesting.
No, I really don't think so. The name on the book is William Minerva, like Minerva's the last name.
Yeah, sure.
Rather than using Minerva as a female first name, which it is.
Fair enough. Like, could also just be a fake name for all we know, an alias.
Yeah, 30 years ago is the earliest they were put in. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's the date that it was put in. But interesting. So
every question answered, there's more questions that pop up.
Yeah, but let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Oh, one last thing. Oh, okay.
Come on, man. You don't like the choice of music during the Dawn Forgiving the Other scene?
It was really a bit dramatic. Too uplifting for sort of dystopian
dramatic
anime.
OST and kind of distracted me.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It was kind of a weird music choice for that whole thing.
But that's going to do for this episode. Oh, wait.
Spiel.
That's the wrong one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Just go to yours. I already did mine.
You know what to do. Patreon.com/Otaku Saga. And, well, yeah, that does it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and look in the description for Discord.
Damn you, Fanta! Damn you! See you next time.
Oh, we forgot about talk about the video stuff, like the cinematography.
Oh yeah.
Quick, spin around till you puke.